21 of our 42 largest reservoirs are at 55% of capacity or less.
That's Todd Adams, in charge of the Division of Water Resources for Utah. And he says Utah's situation is urgent and habits need to change.
Yellow lawns are going to be okay. They're resilient. They'll come back. We've got to survive, not thrive.
The state is talking about changes.
Projects that include metering of secondary water, projects that include eliminating existing landscapes and moving to xeriscaping.
He's talking about landscaping more like Las Vegas, Phoenix, or Los Angeles, 3 cities that, like the Wasatch Front, rely on the same river system for water. But wait, don't the Wasatch Mountains provide most of the water to the Wasatch Front? Not really. Zach Frankel is executive director of the Utah Rivers Council.
If you live in Salt Lake County, you're getting a mix of tributary waters that's draining the Wasatch Front snowpacks, and also a lot of water is coming from the Colorado River and its tributaries to Salt Lake County residents.
It's a century-old feat of engineering to draw water not from, but through the Wasatch Mountains.
Our forefathers and the planning that they did for us, we're living on those resources.
The mighty Colorado starts as 2 rivers, the Green and the Colorado. It's all far from the Wasatch Front until you look at the 2 mountain ranges that give their snowmelt to the Green River, the Wind Rivers in Wyoming and the Uintas in Utah. But now that Uinta water is likely to defy all odds and to go west instead of south. Travel with a trickle of melting snow from Explorer Peak, you're likely to wind up in a series of tunnels, canals, and diversions to Strawberry Reservoir, eventually getting into another big tunnel to Spanish Fork Canyon. A few miles north, the Duchesne Tunnel cuts through 6 miles of mountain to get water to 2 of northern Utah's favorite recreation spots, Jordanelle and Deer Creek reservoirs. But sailboarding, fishing, all that stuff is a side benefit. The water is really waiting to get to Salt Lake and Utah counties via the Provo River and some long canals. So that's where the 2 biggest counties in Utah get much of their water. But wait, there's more from the Uinta Mountains. The Weber River starts there, making its way through some reservoirs, ultimately giving folks south of Ogden and through Davis County their water. And northern Utah's biggest river, the Bear. It's born in the Uintas.
The interesting thing about the Bear River, it's one of the most important rivers in the American West.
The Bear quenches the Cache Valley's thirst before it serves as the primary provider of water to the Great Salt Lake. In other words, if you're feeling grateful for your next shower, you might want to say thanks to the Uintas. And anyone in Salt Lake or south, if you mourn your lawn turning brown, it could help to feel some solidarity as one of some 40 million people who depend on the Colorado River system for water, a system that needs our help and, yes, sacrifice. With a 360 look at the sources of Utah water, Max Roth, Fox 13 News, Utah.
And if all of you in Utah's other big metro area, Washington County, think you were forgotten about, we've got you covered as well. We didn't let you know that you also rely on the Colorado River system. Your main water source, the Virgin River, is a tributary to the Colorado as well.